Hi folks, it's Ivo here from Thundermist Lure Company. It is great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We got the boatless angler with us today, folks. And today we are going to work the Stingnose minnow right there. And we're looking for walleye. We're going to jig these, and you can see I have it tipped with a nice great big eye drop. These eye drops are ideal. And Antonio and I have gone with both gold colors because we got a dark day, and I also went with the darker eye drop with the smoked color under these conditions. Antonio went opposite, went with a chartreuse eye drop. And the technique is simple. We're both running a 1 ounce Stingnose because we are fishing a river current. And we're here at the Niagara River, and the current is relatively strong. So with the 1 ounce, it's going to get us down to the bottom quicker and also allow us to fish the bottom quite nicely. And the thing with the minnow is, because of the profile of the minnow, it cuts through the water a little bit quicker and gets to the bottom a little bit quicker. So I don't feel bottom quite, there we go, I just felt bottom now. So I'm just jigging off the bottom, let it hit the bottom, and you can tell when it hits bottom because you'll see your line suddenly thunk, just kind of stop. And basically we're going to cast into the current and then work these Stingnose back towards the boat. Nice and easy, just jig it off the bottom and letting it fall down. And what'll happen is the walleye will see it on the fall fluttering down, and they typically will hit on the way down. So you got to always kind of keep an eye on your fishing rod and your line as it's going down, and you'll either see your line twitch, or if it's a more aggressive bite, you'll see a thunk, you'll feel a nice solid hit. And as soon as you feel anything, just set that hook. Okay, so that's going to be the technique today. We're going to work this area and see if we can get into some walleye today, folks. You got the gold on?
Gold with the chartreuse eye drop.
You got the chartreuse, I got the smoked. I don't like smoking, but I just got one, Antonio.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a smoker, but I like that smoked eye drop. Oh, I'm liking that smoked eye drop. Again, the chartreuse will work too, there's no question, but I like to use that chartreuse on brighter days personally, but I also use them in murky water because they're more visible. So 6 of one, half dozen of another. Basically, it's nice to have options. Okay, this feels like a decent fish. Not a big one, but oh, he's already up at the surface. So what happens is, with this current condition, when you're cranking in the fish, a lot of times if they're smaller, they'll come right to the surface because the current is so strong. Which is why I went with the 1 ounce. Okay, Antonio, you got the net ready?
Yeah.
Right on top of the water here, so I'm just going to kind of crank them in, okay? Gonna crank, crank, crank. Oh, look at that, he inhaled it. He wanted that bait real bad. Real bad.
Good one?
Yeah, it's a great walleye. Oh yeah, easy buddy. Easy buddy. Oh, he's so lively. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that, folks. Beautiful. That's a good eater size right there. Nice little walleye. He wanted that bait. These Stingnose, I mentioned I'm using the eye drop. You don't have to tip them. They work great just the way they are. But hey, nice fish. I like to tip them because you got an extra attractor and it adds scent to the spoon. So my point is, why not tip them, right? Why not have an extra advantage? So I like to do that. And with the Stingnose, with the hook being right at the head, it really makes for a really good hook set. And I would like to say, with all the Stingnose, the peanut bunker and the minnow and the Stingnose smelt, Claudio with Thundermist Lure Company carved every one of those out by hand. And we had the tooling made specifically for those jigs. He did them all by hand, and every single one, from the smallest one all the way to the largest one. Pretty neat, eh? Okay, so this is going to be the technique, folks. We're looking to get into some more fish.
I missed him the first time.
I thought I heard you set the hook. It looks like the bite is on today, folks, and the Stingnose is on fire. The gold color is working. It's working. So you missed him the first time?
I missed him. Well, I felt a small difference. Set the hook, and I thought, oh, I'll jig it a couple more times on the spot. Came right back after it.
So I'm glad you said that, because a lot of times, many times, whether you're walleye fishing or bass fishing, doesn't matter. If you feel a hit and you miss them, by all means, drop it right back down and continue to work the jig. Don't reel the line in, because chances are they'll bite again. If you didn't sting them, you know, they'll bite again.
Yours came up, mine's staying down.
So you might have a bigger one then. Mine was smaller, right? Nice little eating size.
Got a net?
Where are you? Over here?
Yeah.
You're on my side. Okay. We'll get him netted.
Not that much bigger, I don't think.
Oh yeah, he's bigger. It's a nicer fish. You get a walleye like that while you're jigging, that's phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
I'm trying to get him on your side.
Yeah. Bring him over. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. Yep. Show the folks back home that one. That's a nice Stingnose walleye right there, folks. Stingnose walleye.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, look at that fish. We'll
Beauty.
grab some photos later, Antonio. That's
Sure.
a real nice walleye.
Nice fish.
You get a walleye like that while you're jigging, that's unbelievable. We like to troll for them in the summer. You get them while you're trolling, but anytime you can get walleye jigging, it's so much fun. You get to feel the bite, set the hook. It's fantastic. If you've never jigged for walleye, you got to give it a try. It's just as much fun as jigging for bass. So, Antonio,
Yeah.
did you get him close to the boat or out further?
I would say out further, maybe 3/4 of the length of my normal cast.
Okay. Well, again, with the braided line, we can cast it out far and work it back toward the boat, and not be concerned about not setting the hook. We're running Thunder braid today, and I have a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. What do you have?
I think mine's 12 or 15 pounds. A
You
little
a little-
heavier.
Look at this.
Little heavier.
Are you kidding me? You're killing me. Wow. So you went with a heavier fluorocarbon leader?
Yeah, to be honest, that's what I had, so that's
Okay,
what I
you just-
put on.
Yeah, you used what you got. But that's all right, because a heavier leader, especially working these jigs, Stingnose off the bottom, if there's rocks and stuff there, it'll be a little more abrasion resistant, right? Unbelievable.
My next cast in, bang, right away.
You just cast it in.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I think we're in for a day today, folks. These Stingnose are literally on fire. If the fish are there, they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit. Now you got the chartreuse eye drop on, eh?
Yeah.
So a little bit brighter on this darker day. That's interesting. That is very interesting. See if we can get a double. Wouldn't that be nice? I would love that. Let me know when you're close and I'll grab the net.
Sounds good. Got another one who wants to stay down.
Staying down? You got another nice one maybe?
Maybe.
I'm guessing you do. I'm guessing you do.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my God. Oh my.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness, folks. That
Beauty.
is another nice chunky walleye. Oh think we should let that one go, Antonio.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, let that one go.
Maybe, is there a possibility for a photo?
There's a possibility, but it's not a very good possibility.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna take a photo. I'm just joking with you. I'm happy to take a photo for you. You could have left the jig in. It would have been a nice picture
Still can.
with the Stingnose in there.
Didn't quite take it out. So.
Okay, you ready? And
I'm ready.
no, you're not ready.
Hold on. Okay.
The boatless angler, folks. Oh yeah, those are two good photos they took. Beautiful, beautiful walleye. Hey, look
Yeah,
at that
what a
fish.
chunk.
That's a nice chunky fish. All right. Well, it looks like the gold is paying off. The fish are aggressive and on the bite. So I think we're gonna have ourselves a pretty good day out here today, folks. And actually, I think we are gonna have a great day out
Are
here.
you serious?
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
I am not kidding you.
Okay.
Unbelievable, folks. Another good hit. Nice pickup. Just nailed that Stingnose. Nailed it. I can't stress enough the advantage of that hook at the head, and I can tell you, I mentioned earlier that every one of those Stingnose was carved out by Claudio. We also specifically made sure that the hook was at the head for the reason of a better hook set. Unfortunately, most jigging spoons are the other way around. But this one, I tell you, it's doing the job today. He's staying down too, Antonio. I might have a nice one too. But honestly, I do like the, not small, but I like the nice average size walleyes when it comes to the dinner table. They're all good, mind you. The walleye, folks, phenomenal eating. Of course, I've got walleye recipes on our YouTube channel. If you want, you can check them out. Okay. In fact, I just did an episode not too long ago on beer batter, Antonio.
Yeah?
Beer batter walleye. Oh, look at this. Yep. Not quite as big as the one you had, but a little bit bigger than the one I had earlier. That's a nice fish. That to me that's a beautiful size walleye. Easy. Oh man, full of energy. Wow. Just full of energy. Mouth full of Stingnose, you gotta love that. Ah, come on out of there. There we go. Got my eye drop. I got my Stingnose. And I got my walleye. Oh yeah, isn't that a nice? That's just an ideal walleye right there. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay. I think we got dinner. What do you think?
I think so. Nice.
Well, I'll tell you folks, like I said earlier, if you have not had a chance to do some jigging for walleye, looks like I was on the water. I got some, or on the bottom, I got a little bit of weed there. You definitely want to give it a try. It's a lot of fun. The hook setting part to me is one of the best parts. I just love feeling that bite and setting the hook. It's a lot of fun. Wherever you're tuning in from, I want to say, as always, thank you for spending time on the boat with me and Antonio, our boatless angler, on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. Those were nice walleye. Good ones. Yes.